Be welcome to this mess. Well, it's not a mess, it's actually a speedrun. Speedrun, going fast, or at least trying to go fast, because there is a quirk for this one, and we are going to be melee. This is meme 80%, I mean melee 80%. I get confused sometimes and I say meme, but it's melee 80% and not meme 80%. So, what is this mess? So, pretty much we cannot at any point in the game use any kind of mid or long range attack or ability unless it is absolutely mandatory, which will happen twice on the tutorial. So we are going to ignore those because literally if we cannot do these attacks, we cannot pass through the tutorial. So let's ignore those. But a really interesting thing that I came up with is that you need to not have any kind of ability that can be considered melee or ranged or long range, mid or long ranged, at your disposal at all. So it's not like, oh, I will just put some abilities points in Stormbolt and use major stuff. No. You cannot. You can't have abilities that can be considered mid or long range, and you need to reallocate the Stormbolt that the game gives you for free. So the first Stormbolt that you get in the tutorial, because the game is like, oh, here is magic, this is how magic works. Well, you need to reallocate it. Fortunately, in this game you can do that, and the way you do it is just pay some money for a fake lever and you can get all your abilities points and skills points back. So let's get back to it real quick. So for those that never seen a speedrun of this game before, which I would not be surprised that no one has ever heard of this game before, we play on casual, not because we are casuals, but because it's faster, because enemies die quickly. We can easily kill them. Another thing that we do is that we try to build our character to have as much damage as we can, so we can kill enemies as fast as possible. That is fast in this game. So for this route that I did, I'm going to be using Almain, which my other routes also use them because of blacksmithing. We get 2 extra points in blacksmithing, so we can craft more easily without having to grind for too many levels. We are also going with this patron guard here. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I will not try to do so. But this patron guard gives us plus 5 physical damage. That makes the tutorial a bit faster, and it also will help us a little bit later on because it's 5% increase in damage. That's always nice. I always put a random character because, yep. And because this is melee 80%, let's call her melee. Let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. I started a little bit earlier, but it doesn't matter. So, in this game, the tutorial is pretty much the only place that I can actually save. I can save time, so I'll try to focus a little bit more. But throughout the whole run, we are going to be using some hotkeys for menuing, some hotkeys for a bunch of stuff, and we are also going to be rolling. But this is not Horizon Zero Dawn where they just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. So we are not going to be doing that all the time. So here is our first instance of RNG. If I can hit these 2 guys at the same time with one hit. That was actually pretty good. So because we are going to be running a lot, I'm going to get some boots. That's literally for the memes. That does not help at all. It's literally just because we are going to be running out a lot. So in this game we can skip most cutscenes as well, so that's nice. And as you can see here, I'm rolling because sometimes it can save some frames, and saving frames is nice. So here we are going to try a manipulation here. We want to try and make these enemies that are coming up just kinda shrug. Let's see if I can do it. They did, and it was not perfect, but that's great. I did it wrong. How is it that wrong? Oops. So this is the first instance of ranged attacks that we need to use, and now I'm going to try and manipulate this guy here to go a little bit faster to this place because sometimes he just loses a lot of time. Also, we have tutorials off, so we can just pass through this without having to stop in a bunch of places. That's pretty nice. So, another thing about this this game, when we are trying to go fast, is that we need lots of levels. So we need to get lots and lots of levels, and mostly they come from the combat. So we are going to be doing a lot of combat. But there's a catch. This game has a exclusive ability for the player, that is the Reckoning. We are going to get that later. And that thing, the Reckoning, is pretty great, and it helps us a lot on getting experience points and levels. Here I'm going to look away, because if I look away, I skip a cutscene of a spider spawning. We don't want to see. Oh, I was going to say we don't want to see spiders, but here they are. They always show up there, and the staff can be considered mid-range, so this is the last time that we are going to be using something that is can be considered a ranged attack.
Just make sure I'll see you on the outside, if fate wills.
So a little bit of lore. Our character died and got resurrected here in the Well of Souls, and no one knows why, because the gnomes that were trying to resurrect the dead, they were not being able to do that. They were unsuccessful on resurrecting the dead until our character did, and Hughes is very confused. Hughes is the gnome responsible for all of this work, and here he is, and he's confused, and now we need to get out of here because there are people trying to kill us, and we don't know why there are people that are trying to kill us, because we lost our memory and we know nothing of our past. So this game is pretty much let's see what we can do to remember about what happened, or maybe figure out what happened, how we died, why we got resurrected, and whatnot. And also there's going to be a ward where we need to land, so that's also going to happen. And here is the quote-unquote first boss fight in this game. It's fine. Let's see if I can do this properly. Boink. That's not fully properly, but it's fine. Let's see if this is okay. So, we cannot use Stormbolt here. So we cannot do a cutscene skip that we could normally do in any percent. So that's interesting. And this is this fate shifting. Interesting, right? We just killed that guy with a interesting thing, and we had a interesting time event there. And the quick time event said to us that we were getting 100% more experience points. That's interesting. Well, that will come up later. And also, we just skipped completing the first quest of the game. Yep, we skipped completing the first quest of the game. It's really nice to be able to do that. By default, you have the Aeostar Tower unlocked to fast travel, so you can do that really easily. And it will come into play later. Right now, I'm going to be doing what we call the discovery job, or something like that. Uh, Pretty much we are going to be running around at the speed of human, and we are going to be unlocking lots and lots of points to fast travel, because this is an open world RPG. Well, yeah, let's say that it is an open world RPG. I don't think it's that much of an RPG, but well, let's say it is. It is more of an RPG than Skyrim, for sure, but well, whatever. So, unlocking place to fast travel gets us some experience points. So that would be really nice. So we are going to be unlocking not all the points that we need to fast travel throughout the whole run, but lots of those locations that we need. Mostly because we just have 50% of the map unlocked for us to go through. So the other 50% is going to be unlocked later. That's why we can't get those locations, which if we could, that would actually be really nice, because areas in this game, they have a base level. So a base level pretty much means that this area here has this level for, not exactly for the enemies, but for itself. So each area has a level in this world, right? And that is interesting because that means we need to keep up with the world of the game. That's why levels are so important. Because the more further we go through the game, the stronger the enemies will become. And when the enemies are stronger, we need to become stronger as well. So here I'm rolling and I'm fast traveling away, so I can go to the other location that I need to go. We're going to be doing that a lot. That is a minor optimization. Rolling like that, rolling at any time we are doing this just for movement is a minor optimization. So we are going to be getting lots and lots of experience right now, but not like this is not the bulk of experience that we are getting. The bulk of experience we are getting is from combat encounters. And enemies in this game, they have tiers to them, and low tier enemies gives us not that much experience points. High tier enemies gives us a lot of experience points. So remember the reckoning I was talking about? Well, the reckoning, it allows us to fate shift a common encounter. Remember the throw that we fate shifted? That was a forced fate shift that we needed to do to get out of that tutorial. There are going to be some throughout the whole run. So we can do that if we use the reckoning, which we don't have yet. We need to unlock it, but we are going to unlock it later, because right now we need to get lots and lots of experience and fast travel points. So I'm coming here right now just because I want to get this shoes here, the Dirge Dancing shoes, because these shoes are a unique item. I think it's a unique item, but because they are unique, they are going to be really expensive, and we can sell for a really good amount of money. We also need some money in this route, well, in pretty much every route, right? Mostly because we need gear. For this route, I'm going to be crafting my gear, but I'll talk about it later, because right now there's another minor optimization I'm going to be trying to do. So this guy here, he stops me in place, and I'm going to try to walk towards where my character is looking at, because if I do that, I can start sprinting faster. So that's another minor optimization. If I don't do it properly, I'm going to lose like half a second each time I don't do it right. Also, this area here is higher level than we are, much higher level than we are right now, so it's going to give more experience points, as you can see. But there's another way of getting experience points in this game, and that is with lore stones, like this thing in front of us here right now. Look at this, 325, that's pretty good. So we are going to be running around at the speed of human,
You know her, him, it.
getting
As
locations to fast
splendid
travel,
warrior, or the
and
ardent
some
conqueror.
lore
You
stones
mortals
that
need to
that we want to
in the
get.
youth of your people's
So
memory,
right now
deploy
I've routed
forces to ease their
the
fears.
the
He is
right
your
amount
legend
of
of
experience that I
anointed
need
eminence. Come,
to
listen
be able
to a
to do
tale
some
of
stuff
ancient
early
and
on.
old. The gods
Let me
spoke,
listen to something
the
here real
wither
quick. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I needed to dodge that. So we don't want to get hit because that stops us in place, and we need to do that thing that I did, the minor optimization, to start sprinting faster. But we don't really want to lose time in any form, so let's try to avoid that. So this is another area that is much higher level than we are right now. So guess what?
they were the hardest
862 points of experience.
children of dust.
That's why
They
it
lit the
is
forest
really worth it
on
for
fire,
us to just
then
keep
split it
running
with
here
blades.
and getting fast travel points. Uh,
Darkness.
you are a guard, you stupid. Okay, whatever. There we go, that's a prison warp. It's a minor optimization, which, well, saves a lot of time. So it's not an optimization, it's just a little trick that saves a lot of time. That's pretty good. So right now we are going to try and get level 5. That's the level that I want. And with all of these levels, I need to put 6 skill points into sage crafting. Well, I will have 5 levels, which means 5 skill points, so I will be shorting 1 point. It's fine, don't worry about it. And also, you cannot put more than 4 skill points in one single skill until you are level 8. So that's interesting. How do I do that? Well, there's this minor glitch just in the original version of the game. This is the original version of the game, by the way. So it's a really minor thing, and it's really funny because it's not a glitch, it's an oversight of the developers that if we click on the name of the skill, we can do as many skill points as we want. Which means that if I get 6 skill points, I can drop as many as I want there on Sagecraft. Unfortunately, that is fixed on the remaster, which is extremely unfortunate. The remaster is slower by default because they changed the game to try and be a little bit more challenging, but they didn't fix the crafting system, so yeah, they didn't balance the craft system, so they failed really poorly because they pretty much just made the game slower. Good job. Well, right now I need to avoid getting in combat. I need to talk to a gnome, and I'm going to sell the shoes there to him. So, if you are in combat, you can't do a lot of stuff, so we need to avoid that whenever we need to do something. Which, by the way, I'm trying to sell the stuff in here. I just sold it, and I bought some lockpicks. Don't worry, I'm totally not going to do something illegal in the game. It's not a crime, don't worry, it's fine. I am totally not going to break someone's house, and I'm not totally going to not steal their stuff. Don't worry, it's fine. And even if I was not doing that, I am not doing that. Don't worry. But even if I was doing that, it's fine because the character that owns that house is a necromancer, so it's fine. He's evil. Not that we are going to be stealing stuff from him. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So a little thing of RNG in this game is enemies in these locations here. There are a lot of places that enemies will be random. We don't want to see wolves most of the time. There is just one point where wolves are consistent. They are always there, and because they are consistent, they are not a problem. So, yep, good stuff. This is pretty good. Don't worry, I'm not breaking someone's house, that's fine. It's fine. I'm totally not going to dispel this real quick. Don't worry, it's fine. We're totally not doing this. Just ignore it. Yo, some gems here, nice. Really convenient that we have some gems there, right? Well, anyway, uh, these these gems are going to give us some interesting money, but not for the reason that you're thinking. So in this game, there is a really nice uh, mechanic that most more games should have. That whenever you buy or sell something, you can actually buy it back or sell it back for the merchant for the same amount of gold that you just did, but only if you didn't close the shop menu, right? So if you are still like buying and selling without having closed that, you can do that. But this game does not check for how many items we bought. So if it, for example, I buy an item that costs 20,000, but I have two in my inventory, I can sell both to the merchant and get 40,000. That's pretty good. And yep, we are going to be scamming some business with that. But right now I need to level up here. I don't need to go that specific with stuff here, but it's fine.
Welcome to the smithy.
So there's a lot of places that we need to unlock right now. So yeah, we are going to be going throughout this whole place. Right? It's nice. I like this part of the game because first I understand why we do it, and second because I actually like it. It's not that bad, and that's why I got the boots because we are running around at speed of human, and we are doing that a lot. So let's give the characters some boots, right?
They work, they worry.
It would be interesting if
It's a
that
joyless
increases the
undertaking,
movement speed, but it
The
doesn't.
walls now bear the mark of time, of smoke.
So this is also a random spawn of two enemies. We got lucky. Those guys use daggers and not bows, and they are not enemies that can actually stop them in place, so that's nice.
Much more sinister.
So I think that is going on in the world of this game is that there is a war between two, um, well, quote unquote two races. That's not exactly two races, but the way it works is we have the humans, and the humans are a recent uh, kind in this world. They are not like I don't know how old they are, but they are recent, right? They are mortals. They do their stuff. They are destined to do some stuff, and then they die. And then there's the Fae. The Fae in this game, they are eternal creatures. They they are eternal, but they are not immortal. They are not invincible and stuff like that. Uh, when we say that they are eternal, pretty much means that they will pretty much die and be reborn and do everything again. So that is the cycle that they call. The Fate call it the cycle, and the cycle pretty much is like the eternal thing that they are doing, and it's interesting because they are born, they do the thing that they are destined to do, they die, then they are reborn, and they do the same thing that they are destined to do again and again, and that keeps on going on. That's why it's called a cycle. And here is the location where wolves are consistent. And most of the time they are not a problem. Right now they didn't even see us. So we are fast right now, I guess. So the Fae, there are like two kinds of Faes, the Summer Fae and the Winter Fae.
The god king fought.
But in each of these groups of Faes, there are houses, which pretty much are what we would call factions, kinda. It's not exactly that. I don't think it's exactly that, but they are pretty much a factions in these for the Fae, right? And there is one of the houses in the Winter Fae that got corrupted by something unknown. And this corrupted Fae, these corrupted Faes, they are in war against pretty much everything. They are trying to conquer the whole world and whatever. And they are, obviously, they are in war with the human races. The human races are losing by default, but because the Fae, they die and then they get back. But the Tuatha, not only they get back, they are not part of the cycle. They broke they broke away from the cycle. So they are trying exactly that. They don't want to be part of the cycle anymore. So they are trying to just conquer everything and do whatever they want. I think, yes. And because of that, because they die and then they are born, the human races are losing by default. Because the human races came to do that. So two gnomes were actually trying to resurrect the dead. That is Hughes and Ventrilo, which will come later. But they were not successful until our character did. Our character, for some reason, it got reborn. And why? Well, not reborn, resurrected. And why? Well, we have to figure that out. So let's keep playing the game. So here I'm going to talk to Niralin. Niralin is a spirit of the forest, and everyone knows that plants, they communicate with each other, right? So Niralin has been observing us for a while already, and he has a quest for us. He wants us to kill a troll, so that we are going to do not right now, because right now we are kind of weak, and also that was a really late split. Anyway, don't. Thank you. So yeah, we are going to do that later. Excuse me, trash. Go fuck yourself, you cunt. Okay, so we are going to do that later because Niralin will help us. So I guess we need help, right? Yeah, we do. So the human races are losing by default because they can't be reborn. But then the gnomes tried to resurrect the dead and they were not successful until our character did, which is interesting because what does that mean, right? I have to figure that out. But then later we are going to talk to this one Fate Weaver that he will be like, why you don't have a destiny? And we are like, I don't know. I wish you could tell me. And then he'll be like, okay, let's try something out. And we are going to try something out. But it's interesting because after we talk to him, we unlock two things. The Reckoning, that I already talked about, and the class system in this game that are called Destinies. So as I said, everyone is destined to something. And there are Fate Weavers in this game that they can pretty much they can read the fate of others. But even if you can read the fate of others, you can't do much about it. It will always happen the way it does, right? But then, this one Fate Weaver also tells us that we were able to actually change fate around us. Interesting, right? Guess what? The Reckoning allows us to change the fate of the world. That's interesting. So we have the power to change the fate of the world, apparently. So that's nice. Does that mean we can end the war? Oh, can you not attack me? Thank you for missing. God, that's gracious. That's annoying. This is a random spawn of enemies, by the way. So, not that one. On the left there, it's not random. It's always there. But that one on the right, I was like, why are you here? Well, anyway. The class system is not going to be really prevalent in this route, in this run. But we are going to be getting a lot of might abilities. And you unlock destinies depending on how many points you have in certain types of abilities, and there are 3 in total. They are finesse, might, and magic. Might and magic. So you can get, like, you can put any kind of ability point that you want that is available to you. Of course, there are some that are not available because you need to have a certain amount of abilities points before you are able to get them. But that is interesting because in this game you don't need to be just a thief. You don't need to just use finesse abilities for your character. No, you can mix them up, and that gives you different kinds of destinies as well, which is also nice. Ah, of course you attacked me. Of course. Thank you for losing time. So, it's not prevalent in this run. We're going to just use pretty much might and a little bit of finesse, but that will come later. But you can mix stuff up, and it's actually really there are lots of benefits on doing that. So let's try and avoid these attacks here. It's fine. We are close on getting all the locations that we need for now. So another thing is sagecraft and blacksmithing. I talked about that, right? Well, we are going to be crafting an armor, and this armor is going to increase our damage. There are some components in this game that they just increase our damage, and we are going to be using them to increase the damage that we are going to be dealing to the enemies. But gems, they can also be used to increase your damage in certain situations. It doesn't straight up give you more damage. It depends. For example, there are some gems that they increase your damage during daytime, some that increase your damage when enemies are heavily wounded. So the way it works for my route here, we are going to, don't attack me, thank you. So we are going to be using the Gem of Conqueror, which increases our damage against lightly wounded targets. What is lightly wounded though? Well, the enemy barely took damage. That's it, right? But also, if the enemy didn't take damage at all, they are also considered lightly wounded. So pretty much we are going to try and one-shot everything in the game. We're not going to be able to one-shot everything, but we are going to do a lot of damage anyway. And here is the reason why I leveled up to get 3 sage crafting points. Because I need to break a gem on that sword so I can actually put it out. And I did that, so nice. And now it's time for some shenanigans. I'm going to be selling here some stuff. And well, I'll explain that later. I already explained a little bit. You know the scam that I talked about? We're going to be doing it soonish.
Would you care to sell?
So here we're going to sell the items that we stole. Yep, they were stolen. And we need to sell them to a fence, and we buy some of them back because we are going to be scamming this guy. So let's do it. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine, it's fine though. It's by here, and that's here. Yep, I'm going to buy some here.
Farewell.
Yep, losing time. It's fine. So I just completed the first part of the game, and it literally gave me enough experience points to level up. That's why we skip it. We skip completing it because we can get a free level up from it. And now we are going to be getting the mechanics that I said about the Reckoning and the Destinies. And we are also leveling up. We are using the glitch there to be able to put as many uh, skill points into sage crafting. This is the Fate Weaver that I was talking about. Okay, this is weird. Yeah, this is slow, it's fine. And here's the Reckoning. Boink. There we go. You remember this mechanic? This is fate shifting. Yeah, now we can do the Reckoning and we can fate shift some interesting combat encounters. Now I'm going to buy some crafting materials here real quick because we need to craft that. But then you ask, you don't have blacksmithing skill points. You can't craft that much. Well, we're just going to buy some here and we're going to craft later. Here are the items that increase our damage. Now we need the base items here. I want to buy this one. So unfortunately, if we buy components and regions for alchemy, the game does not allow you to sell them back. So we need to buy exactly the amount that we need, and not any amount that we can. So we buy exactly what we need. That's why I need to concentrate a little bit when doing this stuff. So now I'm going to craft some gems, and I'm going to scam another vendor with gems that they didn't own before, but we are going to get a lot of money from that because it's nice. So let me show here I think it's the Templar and the Shelter gem. And look at this. Look at the money. Look at the money. Yep, the money, boys. Oh yeah, baby. That's a lot of money. I don't even look at it because I don't need to know. So now I'm going to buy some weapons. We need some weapons because we can't craft a decent weapon, so we're going to just buy one. Here I'm going to craft some more crafting materials here, and we are going to buy here a big sword and a dagger. Then we are going to fast travel here to get some more gem shards. Yeah, we bought some gem shards so we can use them to craft.
Hello.
Here I'm going to also buy this one. Here. Okay, that's nice. Now we're going to buy some experience boosts or experience potions that gives us 15% extra experience points when we use it.
Welcome.
Now we're going to buy another potion that will come later. And yes, if you pause the video there on the loading screen, you can read that I use left alt for map. Yep, that is it. Yep. So right now we need more gem shards, and for that we need the merchants to have their inventory restocked. So we are sleeping for a whole week here, kinda, so that they have the gem shards back. And I'm going to buy some more experience potion here because we need levels. So, yep. And then the reason why we need 6 skill points in sage crafting is because we need to use pristine gem shards, which are the best ones. So we are going to buy them here real quick, and we are going to use them here right now to do the Gem of Conqueror. And I'm going to suck them, some of them, in the dagger. The dagger has 2 slots for them, and 1 for the other gem that I bought. And now that I'm done using sage crafting, I can just rebind everything. Remember that I need to rebind the starting bolt that I bought, that I get from the tutorial. Well, that's a really convenient moment for us to do, because now we have 6 skill points for us to use in blacksmithing, not sagecraft. So let me do some stuff here, like leveling up, for instance. Oops. And fighter here, and then we in the inventory we're actually putting this stuff here real quick. I like a clean inventory. Equip the ring. And now we're going to craft. But first we need some more stuff that we can buy here. I bought 2 there, well, it's fine. I have money to spare. Let's count to 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Everything's crafted, everything's fine. And now we are going to talk to a guard. Guard is the Fate Weaver dad. Oh wait, this is not a guard.
Interesting.
Now we have 2 naked women in our screen. Don't worry, it's temporary. So now we talk to a guard, and he's like, okay, we need to go to another place now. We are going to go there. So the reason why my character is still naked, even though I just crafted my armor that is going to increase our damage by a lot, is because we have a swimming section right now. And swimming without any kind of armor, not even a shield, you need to not have a shield as well equipped. That is faster than if we would swim with armor. So since we had to clear our inventory, well, since I had to clear my inventory there, because I like a clean inventory, of course, I might as well just use this moment that my character is naked to just swim there. So another thing is that why I like such a clean inventory. It makes it easier to do the menuing that I need to do. Although we are going to do it just once, so it's actually perfect that we get naked just for once, because that's pretty much the only time that we need to equip our armor. And it's going to be the perfect time for us to do this, and soon you'll see that it's actually really fast. And I'm also going to roll into the water because that's a minor optimization, and as you can see, it's really fast. So if we start swimming fast because we don't have any kind of armor with us, we can actually equip our armor. So we're going to do this in the next pool of water that we're doing this. Unless Agarth just saves us some time here randomly. So there's this chance that Agarth teleport us to him. So let's see if it happens. And it did not happen. Oh well, that's unfortunate. And Agarth is going to get in combat, it's fine. We didn't want that, but it's fine. I didn't do that. Even making the inventory clear, I messed up the menu. So yeah, that's it. So right now I'm really swimming fast, but later you'll see that with armor we don't swim that fast. An extra experience points from this Lorestone here. Kill this guy here quick. Agarth talk to us? No, he did not talk to us because he wants to kill everyone. He literally wants to kill everyone. So now he talked to us, right? You are extremely annoying and I don't like you, Agarth. Fuck you. Anyway. So now we are going to do the quest for Nerolin. We need to kill this one troll that he asked us, so let's do that. So a little bit about extra experience points. There is this shrine buff that increases our experience point in combat for 20%. That's pretty good. And that shrine buff is this one. It's called Theme's Wisdom, and it's amazing. So I get it, and I get away from those enemies. Also, you can see now, between health and mana, there is a purple bar. If we fill that bar, we have access to the Reckoning. And the Reckoning is pretty good. So, this is now the troll, and look at me there. So look at this. Yep, yep. Well, that's what we are going to be doing for the most part. There are some enemies that we can't kill them too quickly. We can't and we shouldn't. That like there are enemies that we can't kill too quickly, and there are enemies that we don't want to do so. So right now I'm building Fate, and I'm going to do this throughout the whole run, and I mean throughout the whole run. Now, so because the Reckoning gives us a chance of doubling our experience points, it is really important for us to build Fate and use the Reckoning in this really specific encounters. So as I said before, there are tiers of enemies, right? Low tier enemies gives little fate for our bar, and they give also low experience points. High tier enemies does the opposite. They give a lot of fate points and they give a lot of experience points. So we are going to be doing that. We need to fate shift a bunch of enemies that are high tier enemies. So we need to build fate, and for that we need to kill enemies. So guess what? Wait, you just got defeated because I need to use this. Well, I don't need, but it's good to use that because the experience point. Excuse me, Troll. Why you weren't that? Okay, so the experience potion it lasts a little bit, so we can use a little bit earlier than we actually want to have its effect on. And because I already have fate, I can just run towards the enemy that I want to fate shift, which is obviously the last troll in this area, which is the troll that Neuralink asked us to kill. So you can see that it's a little bit different, right? Well, it's a high tier enemy, and it's really nice to fate shift her. Also, we have 44% extra experience points by default. 20% from Athena's Wisdom, 15% from the potion, 6% from the ring that I bought, and 3% from the armor that we are using. So that's why we are going to get a lot of experience points from these common encounters. So now I'm going to deliver to Neuralink here the quest. He'll grant us access to Issa, which is not that big of a deal for us in this route, but it is a really nice city. So he'll grant us access to that, and we are going to unlock it so we can use it when we need it. In this game, there are also this award that is given to you whenever you change the fate of factions that are called Twisted of Fate. And here we have slow swimming because we have armor. But it's not worth it to just take our armor off, so we don't do it. It's better to just slowly swim. At least there. On the other moment that oh, trash! Look at that, 34 points of fate, by the way. It's because he is a high tier. So we are unlocking Issa here right now. So there are these awards given to you whenever you change the fate of the world that are called Twists of Fate. There's even this category to get all of the Twists of Fate you can get. You can check on my channel here, my PB on that, because yep, I did it. And the Twists of Fate, they are like titles, but at the same time they give us a little bit extra thing, like extra experience points or some extra damage, extra gold drops.
Pretty evening, isn't it?
So if I recall it properly, we are going to get one that gives us 3% extra experience points, one that is going to increase our experience points by 5%, one that is going to increase by 4, and I think that's 8 for
Ever
experience
since
points.
this place was abandoned, strange beasts have
Also,
moved in.
why Isa is not
This
that
place has been
prevalent? Well,
abandoned for so
as
long
you
that
could
some
see there,
people
there are
think
6
it's
shrine
justified.
buffs on Isa, but we don't need them all, we just need one pretty much, which is Athene's Wisdom. So we are building Fate again. Yep, that is going to be happening a lot. Also, that was pretty good. To go fast with this route, we need to kill as many enemies as we can with one single attack, like this. Wow, that wolf is trash. There we go, that's pretty nice. 911 by the way. Experience points. So Agard, I don't like him, and he will lose us a lot of time, and you'll see later, or maybe soonish. Hopefully just later, but yeah, that can happen. So we are going to kill some enemies here. Ouch. I'm trying to kill as many of you as I can with one single strike. But nope, these guys are annoying sons of bitches. That guy just took, what, 1600 damage? We don't need that much damage, but, well, we need for other stuff. We need that much damage for other stuff. So that's why we have a lot of damage. So remember the dagger that I bought? Well, it's not just the dagger. Well, it's not just the dagger. Uh, excuse me. Can you?
After
Thank
all
you.
those years of hiding in a bottle,
This game sometimes,
it's
dude.
good to see some
So,
action again.
Agarth is going to probably lose his time a little bit here because he would just spawn in front of us. Oh, he didn't do it. That's pretty good. Hey there. You guys are weak. So these rogues, they are low tier trash, so we don't want to kill them. These guys are also low tier trash, but they are better than rogues, but we don't want to kill them as well. So the daggers, I forgot to talk about the daggers. Soonish, let me just talk about something here. We're going to fate shift this room. And we got bad luck, because there's just 5 enemies in here. Normally we can get 7. And look at that, it's fucking trash as well. It's the damn rogues that I just said it was trash. Oh boy, you guys are trash, and I hate you guys. Come on, do the thing. Here's the reckoning for some extra experience points. We used the potion there as well to get some more experience points. That's nice. So yeah, we have routed the best places to do the reckoning and to use the potion and to get lots of experience points. And hopefully we can get 20 levels
I've seen this.
before we reach a certain place.
I'm
Hopefully.
sorry. This is
If
as
we get
far
better
as I
energy
can
as we
take it.
just got, it might not happen. So this is another forced spaceship. Well, why these forced space shiftings are happening? Well, these enemies, they need to die right now. Like, they need to die when we fate shift them. But they are not supposed to die during that times. And Agarth was saying like, I'm still alive because that enemy, that thing that I just killed, was supposed to kill him. And I am so sad about that. I wish that that thing just killed him because God is gracious, he's so slow and he loses so much time. But we need Agarth alive, so we need to do that, unfortunately. So here's the
Into the
Theater of
fate.
Fate. He never thought he
I've
would
never
see it.
thought I'd see
Well,
it.
now he's seeing it, unfortunately. And we need to come here because Agarth thinks this might help us understand why the fuck our character does not have a destiny. So let's see if he's right. I don't think so.
We Fate Weavers never fully understood the power of this place. Seems there's a lot we don't understand.
being as dumb as you are, Garth, that is not a surprise.
Gods, I should have brought another
Anyway,
bottle.
here we have some more more interesting enemies here than Scar. But well, they should die fairly quickly, so it doesn't matter that much. So now we get the Codex of Destiny or whatever. I don't care. I don't like the lore. I just care about going fast. Here, I don't want you to kill these enemies too quickly. Hopefully that is not too quickly, because if we kill them too quickly, this woman here, she will not run towards us, she will just walk. Which is extremely slow, and we need to go fast, because we are doing a speedrun. Even though this is a melee any percent, because, well, that's slow, but, well. So right now, I'm going to level up, and I have lots of skill points to spare. So I'm going to be getting some points into stealth, because coming up is a dungeon that if we can escape a combat encounter, that's nice. So here we have a high tier enemy and a medium tier enemy, I guess. So they give us a bit of experience points. If we are lucky, we get 3 enemies to spawn here, which is really nice. But, well, 2400 experience points is a lot. So I am fine with that. So yeah, since I have skill points to spare in this route, I'll be just dropping them in places that in skills that are going to be helpful for us. And well, it's pretty much just going to be the next skill that we are going to be using is just persuasion, pretty much, and alchemy later, much later. And now it's the time for it's the reason to why I said that Ragarth is going to lose us time. As you can see, his AI is not that smart, so guess what? He will lose us time as he's doing already. Come on, Ragarth, just run, you son of a bitch. Why are you so fucking slow, you cunt? Okay, he's doing it, but he will stop here, or maybe not. He's not losing so much time. That is new. I have never seen him not lose that much time. Actually, in any percent runs, he's not that bad. He can be a little bit faster, but this is not bad for melee. Normally he just stops and fights everything that he sees. And because we are melee characters, we need to go to the enemies. And this is slow, but hopefully, but gratefully, he didn't do that. So here we are at this quote-unquote stealth mission that we are doing. We don't care about being stealth, we just care about going fast. And the other option was a really slow one, so let's just try and be stealth. Well, we are going to try to be stealth just here now, in this next room. I need to get this. This is a free unlock door for us right now. So here's where I'm crouching, and I don't want to be seen by enemies. Hopefully they don't see me. Come on, they don't see me. And I use this. And this is Relentless Assault. So what does Relentless Assault does? It just allows us to attack non-stop, even if we get hit. So if we get hit, we can get staggered. And getting staggered is not fast. Also, Agarth is actually losing time here. Who would have thought? Let me get away from him, because if he talks to me, it's losing time. And I need to talk to him, and disappear. He didn't disappear. Sometimes he disappears, and I like when that happens, because I don't like him. So now we're going to talk with the King of Issa. And the King of Issa will be like, well, you need to do some stuff. You have the power to be able to end this war, but you cannot do this alone. So go get some help. And that's what we are going to be doing in the next 2 missions. We are going to be helping a general. The general needs to get an item, a spear that she will use to try and kill a really powerful enemy.
You speak.
And that's the first twist of fate that we get.
Good thing you. I've been up. Go, sir.
And we are also going to help a Templar of the gnomes, so that then after we help them, they just help us instead, you know? So,
Yes.
the daggers. Let me talk about the daggers. I forgot to talk about the daggers. I don't want to talk to you, you annoying bastard. That's the first time that happened, by the way. Okay, so let me talk to the general here, but the daggers, I said before, but the daggers, they have 2 slots for gems, for utility gems, which means that the daggers, they have 40% of our damage, of the damage of the gems that we have. So we don't have our full potential of damage right now, and we don't need it right now, but we will need it later. But also, both the dagger and the big sword that I bought, they are high level items that I can't use right now. The dagger is level 12 and the big sword is level 13. So when I get level 13, I will actually use it. Drinking some water here because I've been talking non-stop for a while. And can I get a home run? Can I get a home run? Come on, boy. Oh, I cannot. Come on, go to the wall. You can do it, boy. You can do it, boy. Oh, baby, that's a home run. Let's go, dude. Oh boy, that's funny. I love it doing that. It loses time, by the way, but it's so funny that I think it's worth it. We do so much damage to that enemy, to that thing, that he just kind of flies away. It's really nice. So right now I'm going to these places, I'm doing what I need to do, and I'm fast traveling away so that I can avoid combat encounters that I don't need. That is pretty fast, right? So I just got here to Things Wisdom. I am going to be coming here to Helmgard Keep a bit, because it has the fastest way for us to get to Things Wisdom really quickly. So pretty much we get the buff, and the buff is going to last 5 minutes. So that's pretty good, and we can fast travel to a different area where we can use these 20%, these extra experience points to get more levels. So right now I'm going to go here. This is the last of the things that we need to activate to help the general, but we are not going to complete helping the general right now. We are going to do that a little bit later. But because we have Fate, this is actually a really good time for us to just attack some enemies. Which, by the way, let me just kill these enemies here, because they are trash. I don't want to Fate shield these guys. They are weak. But also because our character is kinda not ranged, so we can't really kill enemies from afar, which would be fast. No, we can't do that. That's actually impossible because we are melee. So let me kill these guys here real quick. And this two here. Oh, baby, that's great. This Caro here. The Barghast gave up on us. That's pretty good because the Barghast is not that interesting for us. But also, we have these two here. And also, I like the Barghast a lot, so I don't want to kill them. I like them. They're so cute. And there is the Arcane Barghast as well, which is also really cute. Let me see some stuff here. I got the experience points. So now I'm going to talk with the Templar that we need to help. Let's do it. Hopefully this dungeon goes well. We need to go fast here. Unfortunately, we are melee, which means that we cannot go fast. So we are going to just try and go fast. Let's try and go fast here, dudes. here, boy. Clear you as well. Clear you two. Hey, you two are together. That's actually really nice because I can kill you two at the same time, and you as well. Hey, that's not fast, but it's the fastest we can go because we are melee. Anyway, here, 3 guys. Oh, baby, that's pretty good. Because we killed them with just one. Oh, excuse me, what the fuck are you doing here? Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We are getting a lot of fate points here, and we are going to get a bunch of. And can I kill it? Oh, that was so close. It's fine, it's fine. So we are building fate here right now, and we are getting also stuck in invisible collision. We need to try and avoid that because there's a lot of invisible collision in this game, which is extremely annoying. I missed that attack, actually, really? Game. Come on, it's fine though. This guy was annoying. Okay, that's fine. It's not fine, but it's... okay, that's not great because we don't have enough fate right now, but it's fine, kinda, because we can just kill some enemies here and get fate, but unfortunately we might not have the fate potion, the experience potion on when we actually do the fate shifting, which is not great. So let's try and go fast here. Come on, Hughes, help me out here, boy. So here's Hughes, the gnome that was responsible for us getting resurrected. Oh boy, oh boy. We need to run against time here. We're racing against time here, boys. Come on, be fast, be fast. That's actually not bad. And this is a really fast animation, by the way, so that's also good. Oh baby, let's go, dude. That's experience points, and these guys are all dead. Look at that. Oh baby, that's amazing. Yep, the potion lasted enough time, and so we are here to Hughes, and Hughes like, Octane is trying to kill us, and I'm like, but he just asked me to help you, and he's like, but he's the one who sent these assassins towards us. How is he trying to help us? And I'm like, oh, well, what can we do then? And Hughes is like, well, you can try and tell the other gnomes that he is corrupted. And I'm like, okay, I'll try that. So we are going to do that later as well, because right now we are going to go help the general. I just got 18's wisdom, 20% experience points. That's pretty great. Also, there's another thing that it does and was really helpful. It increases duration of consumables, which means that it actually increased the duration of that potion that was able to last enough time for us to fate shift that assassins, which is just amazing. So yeah, 18's wisdom, literally the best shrine buff in the game. Come here, boy, don't be shy. We can just kill all of those 3 with 1 attack if they cooperate, but they didn't do it. So yep, that's annoying. So now we are helping the general. She was fated to never be able to get this spear, but we are going to be able to do so. We are going to help her because we have the power to change fate. That's great, and that's what we are going to be doing. We are going to change her fate, and we are going to allow her to get the spear, so that she can actually kill the enemy that she's supposed to kill. Right? That's how it works. An insect just jumped straight in my face, and I don't like it. What the fuck was that? Okay, it's fine. Yo, we are level 13, by the way. Interesting. Level up here now. I said level up. Thank you. I don't want blacksmithing. I want persuasion. That will come later. And now I need this one attack here. And now we are a soldier. So yeah, I got a really specific attack there. So in this game, you have abilities that unlocks. Well, let me use Rat because he's annoying. So in this game, there are abilities that unlocks combo of attacks for your weapons. And if you have 3 abilities points in those abilities that unlocks these attacks, the last attack that you deal to an enemy is going to build 5 extra fate points. It's 5 extra fate points, so it's actually kinda helpful. Uh, but the problem is, we kill everyone with one hit, pretty much. So it's not going to be helpful, will it? What? Excuse me, you're supposed to be dead. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that's fine. So I use the potion there. And here we are going to have 3 combat encounters. 2 Niskaru, 3 Niskaru, and a big Niskaru. We are going to fate shift the third one, the second one. The one that has 3 Niskaru. Also, I don't need this, but I'm going to get it anyway, because it's free. And the general is slow, by the way. She loses a lot of time, by the way. Like, a lot. Let me fate shift this guy here real quick. And soonish, we are going to be able... whoops, I unlocked this attack. Yeah, so, yeah, as I said, we kill everything in one hit. So, it is actually kind of impossible for us to be able to... Let me do this real quick. Some healing here. The Amalur there. Yo, baby, you're dead. And hey, another first fate shift. That's pretty good. So yeah, because we kill everything in one hit, this thing of getting some extra fate points is actually not that great because, well, we kill everything in one hit, so it's actually really hard for us to get these extra fate points. Because these extra fate points, as I said, they are awards for the last hit that you do in a combo of attacks. Well, I already spoiled it, but you saw that attack that I did after the dodge, right? You dodge, then you attack, and the character does that attack. It's a single strike. If we have 3 fate points on it, we are going to get a lot of extra fate points because it's for each enemy that we deal damage to. So if we hit like 10 enemies with that, it's 50 extra fate points, which is a lot. 50 extra fate points, it's literally one high tier enemy of fate points later in the run, so it's actually really helpful. And here we are going to save scum because we want to get this ring, and this ring, it's not that important, but it does increase our damage by 6%, so physical damage actually. So that's also really helpful. Also, I bought an amulet that increases our damage by 92%. And now we have our full power right now. We have the daggers on, so we can deal the whole amount of damage that we're supposed to. And I think that there is where I split. Maybe it's here, I don't know. Wait. Maybe it's here, I don't know. I'm just going to skip. Wait. There we go. I'm just going to skip the split. Here we are going to talk to this guy here real quick. So we are talking to this guy. We are unlocking Nothing Share, and soonish we are going to unlock the other 50% of the map. But first, we need to actually deal with that Octien, that is the Templar Octien that is corrupted. So let's do that. So we are going to try and legally take care of him, but we are not going to be able to do so because the other Templar that we are going to talk to, she's going to be like, well, you don't have proof of that. And I'm like, but I do, it's here. And then she'll be like, no, that is not proof. You need to get out of here. And we are going to be like, okay. But then a gnome that is like a subordinate of her or something is going to tell us, so if you try to confront him, you might be able to get proof that he's corrupt. And I'm like, oh, good idea. And we're going to do that. So we are going to confront him, and he'll be like, hey, you're supposed to be dead. And I'm going to be like, yeah, you tried to kill us. And you failed. And he'll be like, well, I'll try to kill you now. And he will try to kill us then. And we'll be like, okay, so let's do that. So, in Mouse and Chair, there is a siege going on to the city, and we need to end that siege. So we are going to do that later. Even the captain there said to us like, "Oh, we have time
What?
uh, before we need to actually fight the enemies and such. So you can come back later." And that's exactly what we are doing. We're going to now deal with Octien here. I'm going to use Relentless Assault here, and I talk to him. And I'm going to use that attack, by the way. An attack that is really nice. Look at this. Boink. And it does a lot of damage. It is not exactly fast, but because it does a lot of damage, it kinda is. And here is the Temper Octane fight! Yay! It's not that great, actually. You are mostly killing these assassins than anything else, but as you can see, he already took a lot of damage. And we don't know why, because we didn't even hit him, but he took damage anyway. So yeah, that's a thing. Oh my god, you're so slow. Thank you for being slow. And I took ice frost damage, which makes me even more slower. Thank you, game. I totally hate it. I'm going to use this right now. Can I see his attack, please? Thank you, game. It's time for him to go down, and he's down. That's not bad. Bonk. And yo, he went far, eh? Didn't even see where he went. So I guess that is also a home run, right? I guess. So now she's like, yo, good work. You actually did what you needed to do. And we are like, yep, we did. So Octien is out of the way, and we got another Twist of Fate. And that Twist of Fate gives us 5% extra experience points. That's pretty nice. And it's pretty neat. So now we are going to get here Athene's Wisdom, and then we are going to do the siege. So let's go to Mouse and Chair. Let's talk to this captain here, and he'll be like, okay, let's do it. Excuse me. Let's go, dude. I am ready. So here is the general, and the general is like, we need to hunt down this one character. So let's do that. And we are like, okay, let's do that. Yes. So we are building Fate again because, well, as I said before, excuse me, you're supposed to be dead. Literally, you're supposed to be dead. So, as I said before, we are going to be Fate shifting a lot of stuff, so we need to build Fate constantly. So let's do that. The dwarf came fast, really? That's great, because we need to go fast as well, so let's go fast. Well, fast, well, I guess faster as much as we can, right? Now we are going to break the supports. Destroy the supports. Let's do that. Boink. Get this archer here. Break this. Get this guy. Get this other guy, because we need Alan Shear. Excuse me, Alan Shear needs to talk to us. She talk to us. This guy also talking to us. A lot of people trying to talk to us. Now we're going to kill this guy here real quick. We need to kill like this guy and that's it, right? Yep, that's it. That other guy didn't didn't enter in combat with us. That's pretty nice. We are also going to kill these guys here real quick. Boink. And then we are going to break the spots. Do I need to kill him? Oh, I don't need to. Yay, that's nice. And we have Fate. That's pretty good. Guess what? we are going to be fate shifting something. We are going to fate shift the Witch Knight Mullen. Is that it? Mullen? Yeah, it's something like that. He's dead, but we need to fate shift him. And also, as you can see, this is a really slow animation, and I hate it. But it's fine because he's dead, and whoa, that is a big thing there. Did you see that? Well, we need to deal with that thing. Also, the general died. The general died because she was fated to die there. Actually, no, she was not fated to die there, but she died it anyway because she was not fated to die in any other place now. So, like, yeah, she could die at any point in the game actually. So she died there. So, yep, she died. Oh my goodness gracious! It's an archer, and we kill archers. Later in the run, we are actually going to kill archers. Like, I think I can skip these guys, but well, I am not 100% sure. So, oh my goodness gracious, is that a Prismir throw? I didn't talk to you, but with you guys, but that is a Prismir throw. Prismir is this red thing on the throw, and it, I guess, makes them stronger. Ouch, I took damage, but I had Relentless Assault. And Relentless Assault allows us to just not care. That's pretty good. And we are going to be killing these two guys here. It's just one, right? Well, not really. It's now two. We are going to use a potion, and they are dead. And we leveled up. And it's time for the pillar fight. Yay! I need to not kill this guy in one hit. It is actually really easy to do. As you will see soon enough, he takes damage, and then boom, he's dead. So we are going to fate shift him because it's a forced fate shifting. There's this quick time event here real quick, and we need to not skip the cutscene later that is coming later after we kill this guy. We can't skip it too quickly. If we do so, we'll lose 17,000 experience points. So let's not do that. Yep, look at that. Oh baby, let's go. Let me just level up here real quick. Now I have 2 points there into the ability that I talked about. We got a new Twist of Fate. That Twist of Fate gives us 4% extra experience points, which is really nice. We are now going to talk to this Winter Fae here. Not all Winter Fae are corrupted, so there are some that are actually going to join us against the Tuatha. So that's actually great. It's a time of change right now because we are changing the fate of the world. Look at that. Also, I have Fate, so we are going to be soonish doing Fate shifting, what we call the Sweet Spot. Why Sweet Spot? Because it's actually really sweet. Well, it's actually because it has a chance of having 3 high tier enemies there, which will give us a lot of experience points. Excuse me, Invisible Collision. God damn it, this game, dude. Lots of Invisible Collisions. But first, we need Ethin's Wisdom. As I said, we are doing this a bit. So, the sweet spot, it has at least 1 high tier enemy, which means that it's going to be nice. It's going to give us a good amount of experience points. But if we are lucky, we get 3 of the same enemy, and it's going to be amazing. Hopefully it happens. So this is the guy that is always here, pretty much. We don't, that guy died, by the way. So the Reckoning does damage to enemies, as you can see. Ooh, we got 2 at least. So the Reckoning does a little bit of damage to enemies, and ooh, we got three. We got actually three of these MFs, and they give us so much experience. Look at this. I'm not even going to loot them, just so we all can see the amount of experience points that we are going to get. Look at this. Look at the experience points, dude. Look at that. Oh baby, look at that. It's so good. Holy shit. And also, it's time to uh we are going to be breaking these crystals here. Yo, that guy went flying, dude. So I don't want to kill one of the enemies, because if I kill all the enemies, Getflow will talk to us, and we don't want that to happen, because Getflow is a fag and he is slow, and we don't want him to be talking to us. That's it. Let me loot this guy here. Ooh, baby. Let me do some counting here. Yes, we just got the last Essence of Fate that we needed. So we need 12 Essence of Fate uh, before the end of the game. So that will come later. But let's say that something is brewing right. We didn't got the lucky spawn here. There is a really lucky spawn that you can get 2 of those trashes here, and it's so good. Each trash gives us 50 points of fate. Remember I said that that there would be enemies that would give us 50 points of fate? Yeah, those guys gives us 50 points of fate. So we actually want to kill them a lot, because they will give us a lot of experience. First of all, a lot of experience. Second of all, they're going to give us a lot of fate as well. And we need to build fate again. So I'm going to be killing this guy here real quick. Hopefully I can get, I might not be able to get enough fate here, but it's fine. We don't need it right now. We don't need it that much right now, so it's fine. But I need to make sure that I'm going to get enough fate for a certain point in the game, so hopefully this is enough. Let's see. Yo boy Trash, look at that. 55 points of fate. Why? Because as I said before, we just unlocked 3 skill points in the ability that unlocks that attack. Oh baby! Oh baby, you guys are bad, you guys are trash. So now I want to be here, and then I can fast travel away without killing the last enemy, so that Fagdo, Gadflow, will talk to us. And yeah, we actually have a good amount of, yeah, we have fate. We have enough fate. That's pretty good. So we are going to go to this other location called Baylor's Crossing. It is actually not an exactly location, but you see this place that we are right now, this path. This is not a natural path. That big thing that we killed made this path. So Baylor's Crossing is pretty much a area that that big dude there, not this big dude, but the big dude that we fate shifted in Siege, made. He did this crossing in the area, and now we are going to go there. And right now, there's going to be 2 Niskar respawn, and we need to lure them to Baylor's Crossing. That is really, it's right in front of us right now. But we need them to come with us, because there are other 2 guys here that we are going to fate shift. And because we have enough Essence of Fate, I don't need to check them. I don't need to check them for Essence of Fate. Excuse me, you're supposed to be dead. Hello there, buddy. And that guy is really far away. I'm going to fate shift this guy anyway. Normally I would go for the big one, because I think the big one's animation for fate shifting, I think it's actually faster, but I'm not 100% sure, so let's do this one. And also this is closer to where we need to go, kinda. kinda. If we had ranged attacks for us, we would actually just shoot him from afar and with Fate Shift the one we want. And as you can see, I got 51 Fate points. I hit 3 enemies with the same attack, and this same attack actually gives us 5 extra Fate points for enemy that we hit. So we got 15 from that guy, 5 from these guys here. It's wait, come on, there we go, and more 5 for each of these. I could have killed these guys with one single hit, but I messed it up. So it's well, it's fine, don't worry about it. It's just losing a little bit of time. So here again, I actually want to break the crystals, but I don't want to kill everyone. So let's try and not kill one. Don't look at me, please. Come on. Oh, baby, let's go. That's it. Woo, that's pretty good. We are out of there. Don't talk to me. This guy randomly talked to me once, and I'm now traumatized because I don't want that to happen again. So we need to talk to this guy here, but we need to talk to him in a different place. He's going to say, so you need to break these crystals, and we are going to be like, we already did that because we have critical information, because we already know that we needed to break those crystals, so we already did, so that we don't need to go there twice. And look at this guy here, another Bogtrish. Oh no, it's just a Trish. It's fine. They are pretty much the same enemy. So now we are going to be going to Foes Hearth. Foes Hearth. And we are going to talk to Sidon there. Sidon, I don't know. And here we have a guy that loses time. This guy here, he is like the faction leader of the House of Sorrow. But this is not all Twisted of Fate, so we don't need to help him. But if you want to see someone going fast at getting all the fates of the game, all Twisted of Fates of the game, well, you can check it out on my YouTube channel. So now we are going to add this camp, and now we are going to go to the second Well of Souls. Remember I said there are 2 gnomes that were trying to resurrect the dead? Well, it's two gnomes, and they each have a Well of Souls. So hopefully, oh, I didn't get this attack. That's fine. So we are going to now go to Ventrino. This is Ventrino. We are going to help, and he is essential. So we need to help him out. And the Well of Souls is going to break apart as well, because yep, that's what happens to all Well of Souls. The Well of Souls, they are not how do you say it? They are not stable. So yep, they are going to just break it. So I killed most enemies there because if they are alive, Ventrino, when the tower just breaks, he's not going to talk to us. Like, he's going to try and fight the last. So we kill everyone there so that Ventrino actually talks to us. So why is Ventrino essential for us? Ventrino is using the Well of Souls, right? But he was also trying to do something else. He was not just trying to resurrect the dead. He was also trying to get a certain soul. Yeah, he was literally trying to trap a soul to use it for something. Well, as I said before, the Fae, they are eternal creatures, so they are reborn and whatever, they do the same thing over and over again. But they can die, right? Well, there is a couple of Fae that actually are invincible. They are invincible, not immortal. So they actually they can die, but they would normally die for like natural causes or something like that. I don't know. But these two, this couple of Fays, they are invincible because they have the essence of valor or some shit like that. I'm going to fate shift some enemies here, by the way. Let me do it real quick. I killed someone when I didn't mean to do so. As I said, excuse me, you're supposed to be dead. Thank you. So, as I said before, the reckoning, when you cast it, it actually deals damage to enemies, and it can kill someone if it deals enough damage. And because our build up actually deals a lot of damage. Excuse me. Oh, I forgot about you. I forgot about that bitch that she always spawned there, and I hate it. But it's fine. So I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the Reckoning deals damage, and because our build up increases a lot of damage that we deal to enemies when they are lightly wounded, we can actually deal fatal damage to them, which is annoying. And that's one of the reasons to why there he is. So it's one of the reasons to why I didn't use the dagger for a while, even though I was level 12. So now we are going to do this real quick. No, come on. We need to help Victorino here, so back to the phase. They have the Essence of Valor, which turns them invincible, but not really. Well, they are invincible, but they are not, they can die still, right? Excuse me, what is going on here? I hate these bitches, by the way. Moink. She attacked twice, the bitch! Okay, it's fine. So, adios, Walasos. Oh, we are losing time. I was slow. It's fine. So, these Fae, uh, one of them died, probably like naturally, right? They are destined to die at one point, so it probably died when it was supposed to die. And when Trinia trapped its soul, or her soul, I don't know. So let me go here first to Issa. Remember that Issa has all the shrine buffs in the game? Well, one of these buffs is a chance to steal 20 points of health and a chance to steal 20 points of mana. So we're going to be using it because it's actually pretty good. We're going to get pretty much all of the shrine buffs just because we can. Oops, I just got lost a little bit. It's fine. So because this guy is invincible, right? We can't kill him, right? We can't do that. He's invincible. So Venturia will allow us to use the Essence of Valor, and we are going to also become invincible. And then we are going to fight this other Fae that is invincible, and he will be like, you will die because I am invincible and whatever. And I'm going to be like, sure. And then we are going to fight for like 5 seconds or something like that. No, it's a bit more than 5 seconds. And then he'll be like, okay, this is stupid. Let's take this invisibility off. And let us fight to see who is the strongest. And that's what we are going to do. And because it's a really terrifying boss, I get all of those buffs just to make sure that I'm going to kill him when we get our invincibility out. Yeah, he's really scary. I mean, the guy is invincible, so like, yeah. Of course, we are going to say like, let's take our invisibility off so we can actually do, and someone will actually die, right? But it's still it's a powerful foe, so that's why I get like all the buffs. One of them increases our damage by 20%. Then there's Death's Touch, which is still health and mana. How many of you are here? Dude, this is so many enemies. This is losing time, by the way, because this is the first time that I see 6 enemies there. Wow, that's fine.
Did you hear that?
So we have Death's Touch. Death's Touch help us a lot on dueling because like we can steal health, which means that we deal damage on his health and we regenerate that amount of health. It's pretty good. We got everything else as well, just because some extra chance to critical hit, some 20% extra damage, more experience points, and wow, it's nice. It's pretty nice. So let's go there. Let's do it. Yeah, this is the guy. So we are going to just come here. Hopefully he will come to us, right? Right, Dren? Oh my god, he's so powerful. So I didn't use this. I was supposed to use it. It's fine though. So he's dead. And no, that's not a split. There we go. That's not a split yet. So stealing health pass through armor, and he is invincible because he has a high armor rating, which means that we can kill him in other ways by stealing his health. Boink! 5 enemies dead. 90. Oh my god, the body of that one just flying there, like, bruh. It's so funny. Look at them. Look at them all dead. And soonish, we are going to fate shift them. Yeah, it's amazing. I think you'll love this route, dude. It's so much fun. Excuse me, I'm supposed to kill this guy here. Okay, and I'm going to fate shift this guy here because sometimes we get horrible animations with the other ones, so this is more consistent. I use the thing. I use. Nice. That's nice. Pretty good. Pretty good. So, because we were able to kill him before we took the invisibility out, we are invincible for the rest of the game. Also, there is a chance we kill him in one single hit. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. That's why I get all the shrine buffs, because there is a chance we kill him in one hit. So now we are going to deal with this Witch Knight Myrna. As you can see, she is really tough. And now the House of Pride will actually help us because Nav, Nav of Pride, he asked for us for help. He actually wanted to end the Tuatha influence in the House of Pride, so that's what happened. We just did it. So now we're going to talk to him. He's going to actually give us another Twist of Fate. And that Twist of Fate increases our damage by 6%. Physical damage by 6%. Which is actually pretty nice. So now we are here and we are taking vengeance. Well, remember I said that we needed level 20 at a certain point of the game? We need level 20 when we reach House of Vengeance. And right now we're going to just level up here real quick. Dupe some points into alchemy, becoming a soldier. Now we can do this fate potion, and the fate potion, it's going to come in handy later. The essence of fate that I was talking about, it is used as a reagent in alchemy. That's why I said that something was brewing. You know, a potion is brewing. And this potion, if you see the last name of the split, is called 3 Fate Potions. So the reason why it's called 3 Fate Potions is because we need 3 Fate Potions, and we just need 3 Fate Potions because it's a melee any percent. If it was just any percent, we actually would not need 3 Fate Potions. We could do just 2. So now we have to walk a lot, so let's do that. Right now I am going to kill only enemies that are in the way, and there are enemies that will stop me in place if if they are allowed to do so. Which means we are going to just kill mages
I've been. What? So
and archers. But also only if they are in the way, right? Because it's really slow to go towards enemies, so we are going to try and avoid that. I'm going to drink a little bit of water as soon as I can just not use the mouse here real quick. There we go. Oh no, these guys are going to attack me. Oh no, he's running towards me. Oh no, he missed. Wow. As you can see, literally, we just need to kill archers because archers are extremely annoying, and mages because they are going to try and attack us from afar. And if they can attack us from afar, it means that we need to just kind of dodge their stuff, and dodging is not that fast, so we kind of kill them. Hello there. Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Oh, I don't need to kill him. It's fine. It's extra experience, so it could be good, but I don't need it. Let's see here who we got here. That's fine. I don't care about you guys. Oh no, he's going to attack me. Oh no, he's so scary. Low poly troll for a moment there. That happens sometimes. It's funny. Let me see. We have just some. Wait, there's more. This guy is also in image. Hello there, troll. No, I don't want you to attack me. Thank you. Bye. I'll see you later. Not actually. Well, whatever. So we are again building fate. Yep, we need to build fate even in the last part of the run. Oh, the Barghest, look at him. He's cute. I don't want to kill him because he's cute. Also, Priest, extremely annoying, so he dies. Look at him. He's so cute. I like them. I call them dogs. They're pretty much dogs in two legs. There's just a priest here oh yeah, let me talk about enemies that are sitting down. Enemies that are sitting down, they pretty much are invincible until they finish their animation. It's extremely annoying and obnoxious. And here we are going to get some really extremely annoying sprites. Let's see if we are lucky. Are we lucky? No, we are not lucky because these guys are frost champions. Yeah, so the sprites, they are normally not a problem unless there is a frost or fire champion by their side. If they have a frost or fire champion by their side, they get extra attacks from these frost and fire champion, right? They also get resistance towards those elements, so it's extremely obnoxious. But the problem really is that they can attack us and stop us, and yeah, it's annoying. So in this route, it's actually not a problem to have fire sprites in front of you, because the fire sprites, they are just going to, I'm kill this thing. The fire sprites, they will just kind of deal some damage to you, but not slow you down. And we can use the relentless assault that I actually used there. Oh my god, you're so powerful, dude. Let me out. Okay, so I used relentless assault there because if it is a fire sprite, I can just run without stop because you know relentless assault. But if it is a frost champion, they can actually slow us down. Go fuck yourself, Archer. That's why I said that we kill archers. I was just minding my own business, and that motherfucker hit me with an arrow, which stopped me in place. That motherfucker. Well, anyway. So that's why we need to kill that frost champion. They can slow us down. It's slow. We don't want that to happen. And here we have a spawn, a chance of 2 trolls to spawn. And if we are lucky, we are going to get a lot of experience. Ooh, baby, we got the 2 spawn. Let's go, dude. This is pretty good because look at this. Look at this baby. Sword. Sword. They're dead. And now we are going to fake shift them. Always good to have some good luck here. Some good RNG. Let's see. I'm really close to level 20. That's pretty good. But we still need some experience points because, as I said before, we need level 20 before House of Vengeance, and we are really close to House of Vengeance. Hopefully, we can get enough experience points here. Is that a troll? Did I kill everyone there? Okay, I killed everyone. Hey, yay, that's pretty good because we just got to level 20. That's nice. Now we talked. Oh, I forgot that I need to press F to talk to him. You don't talk to me automatically. You are annoying and I don't like you. Yo, that thing just blinked out of existence. Also, looks like this is it. I hope so. Let's say if he says that. Let's get out of here. Come on. Come on. We just need Agarth to walk here, so hopefully he says it. Come on, Agarth. Say it. Say the line, Agarth. Agarth? Wow, he's not saying the line. I'm actually going to kill them with a sword here because... Excuse me, you're supposed to be dead. Yo, he said it! Looks like this is it. Come on, come on. Looks like this is it. Come on. Come on, boy. Oh, baby, let's go. Onwards, we're nearly there. Let's go. He said it. He said it. So, because we are level 20 here, enemies will be not much higher level than us, which means that we can just avoid them. We can just skip them. Well, most of them. We still need fate. Yup, we still need fate. Can you believe it? I can, because I've done lots of runs of this game. So we still need fate, which means we still are going to fate shift some stuff. So hopefully we can do that. So I'm going to use this real quick and just kind of jump here. Kill these enemies here. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. I don't think I need to kill more, so let's just keep running. So as I said before, we kill mages and archers. Guess what? That thing is a archer. Oh, it didn't die? Whoa, okay. Good for you! Let me see here. I don't need to kill anyone here, even if it's a mage. That's nice. Camera? Nice camera, my dudes. Yo, there are some archers here. Boink. There we go. So, here we have Cur of Vengeance. Before I kill him, I actually going to kill this guy here real quick. Oh no, he's so powerful. Well, where is my sword? Okay, it's fine. It's low animation, by the way. That's not great. I don't like that, but it's fine. Look at the amount of experience points that this motherfucker gives us. Yep. 25,000. That's a good amount. Well, it is time for me to tell a little bit more about the lore of this game. So, our character, it died because our character confronted the boss of this game, the last boss of this game.
Lead on. I'm right behind you.
But then, Tirnock, which is the last boss of the game, right? It actually decided to do a bargain with our character.
No more delays.
So, the bargain was, we get this awesome powers that we have now, the Reckoning, Twist of Fate, and Fate Shifting. and we get back to her and free her. That's that is uh, the lore of what happened to our character, right? And our character was is part of this, I guess, this faction, low poly troll, by the way. I'm not 100% sure if it is a faction, but it's a group of people that is trying to protect the world from being consumed by greed, by war, and by Tirnoch, because Tirnoch is a problem, right? Soonish we are going to see Tirnoch and we'll see why she is a problem. Well, first of all, she was able to resurrect us with extreme awesome powers. So yeah, she is a problem. Oh, look at this guy's flying, dude. Even if this is slow, it is a lot of fun. Boink! Look at that. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun. Even if it is low, it is fun. So I'm fine with that. So yeah, even Alan Shearer was like, when I saw that you could change fate, I knew you were the only hope for our world to be able to fight Tirnoch. So we are going to fate shift Gatflow or Faglo, as I joke. So let's do that. As you can see, he dies in one hit. Oh wait, frames? Where is the frames? Frames? Okay, it's fine. So we can't fate shift Gatflow. He has the same powers that that we have, so we can't do that. I guess it's because he has the same powers as like us, but I'm not sure. Well, whatever. Let's fight Tirnoch, I guess. We are going to fight her, right? And it's her, right? Tirnoch. Female, I don't know. I guess it is. Ooh, Tirnoch is looking at us. Oh, it's a female voice. I guess it is a her. Hey there, buddy. That is ourselves, I guess. I don't know. She was imprisoned here before our kind emerged. Remember that I talked about how humans are recent? Well, yep, they are recent. And Tirnoch has been in prison since after that. That is a lot of time, right? So we actually need to kill these things here, unfortunately. Boink. I like the bonk attack, but it's slow, so I don't use it that much.
You're the only one who has the power to stop her.
Yes, I am the only one that has the power to do so. So I'm going to use Relentless Assault here. That thing will harpoon me. Oh no, it harpooned me, but it does nothing because Relentless Assault. Relentless Assault is pretty nice. So, you chose this? Yes, as I said, Tirnoch and our character made a bargain. Unfortunately for Tirnoch, that bargain is going to backfire, right? Because we're not going to release her, right? Nah, we're not doing that. We are going to fight her and we are going to kill her, right? Right? I mean, like, she was the one that gave us these powers. Can we actually do that? Maybe. Well, let's seal the fate of our world, I guess.
It's time to choose your fate.
So, this is Tirnoch. She's pretty big. And that's why I say, like, can we kill this? Well, yeah, we can. Because we have one-shotting abilities. Yay! She's dead, right? Right? Oh no, she's not dead yet. So let me use another fate potion and maybe now she dies? No? Oh, so I guess I need 3 fate potions, eh? That's why we need 3 fate potions. And now Tirnoch is down and we can finish her off. And time is coming up really soon. Normally this is a mouse one input, yep. And that's time. That is a 1 hour and 55 minutes with 33 seconds speedrun with melee only. That's pretty good, right? That beats my PB on no DLC. And my PB uses ranged attacks. That's how good this run is. Well, it's actually how bad my run is, because this is really slow, as you could see. I could have been so much faster if I could just attack range. But there's a catch. Even if I didn't go so fast, this is nearly 80%, and I just got a 1 hour and 55 minutes run. I am not kidding. This beats most times in the leaderboards. As I said, it beats my time, so that's a thing. So even though it is not optimal, it's too fast. And because we finished the game, we can still play the game. This is actually a really nice thing of this game, which means that we can actually play with this broken character that has the essence of valor. I know it's nice. So yeah, this is the run. I was able to finish this game with just melee strikes pretty much. Let's ignore the moments that we actually need to use, right? The ranged attacks, or we can't progress, or even the moments that the reckoning is actually a ranged attack, like the the end of the fight with Tirnak. Um, because it's like, first of all, the reckoning is a mechanic that adapts towards what enemy we are fighting. So it's fine that it's ranged, kinda, right? It's fine. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. But also the tutorial parts where we need to use ranged attacks. If we can't do that, we can't progress the game. So let's ignore those two, right? It's literally required. But everything else was done just with melee. I was obligated to change the Stormbolt ability that I had, because, as I said, one of the rules is that you can't have anything that is ranged uh, towards the end of the run. So you can actually keep the Stormbolt until you are going to finish the run, but you need at one point before finishing the run remove that. And you cannot also add abilities points in that. So in any kind of ranged ability, it's banned as well. Well, for melee, any percent anyway. And this was also a really good. It was a really good run, and it was a really nice commentary. I think. I hope so. So I probably am not going to do another of this, but it's actually insane that I beat my PB that actually used ranged attacks. That's insane. Well, that's it for this run. But before I go, I need to say that it's really sad that Remaster is now the only option for you to buy the game, because the remaster is low, right? And because the remaster is low, for many reasons. First of all, it is low um, because by default it gives us less experience points, so we need to kill much more enemies for less experience. It is slow because it has this glitch that is fixed, the glitch that allows us to dupe as many skill points into the skills that we want. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that you can only play the remaster now or buy the remaster now, and you can only do runs of the remaster. But it's still a fine game to do speedruns of. I just prefer the original one, because first of all it's faster by default. And because it also runs really well in my PC, so that's a plus. And if anyone that is watching this actually wants to actually try speedrunning this game, you can go to speedruns.com/KOAR, and there you can find the leaderboards. You can find a link to the Discord where we can help you out if you need help. I actually learned most of these things alone, and then I asked some help for some stuff because like, hey, there's some stuff that I don't understand. Like for example, hotkeys for menuing. It is not told in the game that you can do that. It's a kind of a hidden mechanic. So I asked about that because like that helps a lot going fast. And yeah, we can help anyone that wants to run any of the two games. Literally, if you want to run the remaster, if you can only run the remaster, we can help you out. Don't worry about it. If you want to run this game, if you have it, doesn't matter. We can help you out, and I also incentivize to do so because this is really fun. Like as I said, like it's not as fast. This melee 80% is not as fast, but it's a lot of fun. So that's why I did it. I made the quote unquote category, or well, the restrictions for the category, and like it's a lot of fun anyway. So yeah, if anyone wants to play this, we can help you out. And that's it for me. You can check other speedrun related stuff for this game, and for yeah, mostly for this game, in my YouTube channel. So yeah, you can check that out. And I'm out. And I'll see you maybe in a later run because I want to run this game still. So